Welcome to another episode of One Question, where here at Open Doors we ask many artists the same question and then compile their answers together. When you look at the number of women actively participating in music in Canada, the numbers suggest that maybe the opportunity isn't the same for women as it is for men. We were curious how these artists felt about that idea, and so we found out when we asked them this one question. Do you think there are equal opportunities for women in the music community?
Kind of, I guess.
No, I don't think that there are equal opportunities.
I don't think there are equal opportunities for women.
No, I don't.
No. No.
I think people believe that there are equal opportunities for women.
I find the opportunities are limited depending on the genre of music you play.
More acoustic stuff, you see a better division between like male and female artists, as opposed to like more like the punk scene here. There's a lot more women that play solo acoustically than there are in bands here.
When you're a rock and roller, you may not have the same type of opportunities just because the gig opportunities are limited too. The pay structure is a little bit different sometimes. There's not always balance.
Take band members, for example. There's always often the lead singer, or if there is a girl in the band, it's a lead singer, and the rest are guys. You know, the drummer and the bassist and the guitarist and piano player, they're all guys, and the girl's the lead singer. And it's kind of, I don't know, in my eyes, the lead singer is kind of the one who gets all the attention, and the rest are like background. So I mean, in a way it's, yeah, the girl getting the opportunity, but in another way it's kind of putting her like in front of the guys, like as a different kind of band, like she's different from the rest in the band in a way.
And there's still that feeling like, oh, well, we hired one woman, so our bases are covered. So you don't really seem to be being looked at as equals.
I think sometimes there's a discrepancy in opportunity based on genre, and then that then bleeds forward into a discrepancy in opportunity based on gender.
I think that 25%, I think, of the music industry, I think it's 25% are women. So I think the stats speak for themselves.
You just have to look around and look at the numbers, and we don't necessarily know why that's the case.
Going out and watching music, I would say that there are more men in music than there are women in music.
Like the most famous musicians that I can think of, all men, very few of them are women. I actually searched up the other day all of the most famous musicians in the whole entire world, and the majority of them were men. I might have seen 3 women in a pool of 30 men.
If you look around the billboards around town, 90% of the musicians who are performing are male.
You know, for example, and I'm not talking in a bad way at all about this, but you know, Celtic Colours has a show especially for women. Like they have the women's, I'm not sure what the show is called, but they have one specific show that it's only women in the show. So like why? Like why would you have to make a show that's only women? Because, you know, a big percentage of the music industry is men, so we don't have a hard time finding men to be in shows, whereas women, you kind of have to make an effort to showcase them.
Until there are more women participating in music as, you know, performers, as organizers, as, you know, agents or whatever, until there's more women in those roles, I think we're not gonna see equal opportunities.
I don't think I know or have ever met a female sound engineer, for instance.
I don't think we're necessarily super far behind. I can't really speak beyond my own experience. However, I can recognize that there's not really equal representation. I believe you need representation to really kind of be able to identify and address barriers in any industry.
I think there are a lot more equal opportunities now than ever before, because I think the women who came before me really paved the way for us, and I'm really proud to say that now there are more opportunities for us, and there will continue to be more opportunities.
As far as performance opportunities, we are certainly getting to a point where the strides are being taken to get us there on par, I think.
If you're a traditional player in terms of like Gaelic music, like trad Celtic music, let's say, fiddler, folk singer in that world, then there's a ton of female fiddlers, and there may have more of an opportunity as of late to get booked for the dances and booked for gigs and things like that.
Especially now. I can't speak for before, but I really feel like it's open opportunity for everyone, and I feel like especially in the music business that it's very welcoming and it's very fostering, and the people that I've met have been all for, like, the more the merrier, like, let me help you, we'll write together. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for women coming up.
I believe there are equal opportunities. I've been a full-time musician now for more than a decade. I'm surrounded by everybody. Men, women, people. Beautiful people. When you look at the broad spectrum, I know that the statistics say it's a man's world, let's say, but equal opportunity. You get really good at what you do and you do your best. You thrive as much as you can, and everybody will be what they're supposed to be.